Spacey Sims, and we are back with more of the Men of Yoshiwara, Kikuya. And we are going to finish Tokiwa's stuff today, his little side story things. But, I didn't even realize, like, we've started, like, this is where we normally go to the route, and then I was like, character introductions, and I just found this after, like, how long have we been playing this game? Didn't even see it. But anyway, so I think we kind of already know this, but this is the story. So we'll just go through this now, even though it's super late. A closed island where men are not born. A strange culture has prospered, one in conflict with the mainland. In the center of this island is, I'm assuming that's supposed to say Kikuya, but the large red light, or maybe that's supposed to say Yoshiwara, because that's the red light district. Anyway, one woman just wants a child. One woman is looking for love. I think this is the description that's on the Steam page, but also, this doesn't... It gives a weird sense of the game, like one woman is doing this, but we don't see these women, it's just random, you know? In this pleasure district, to buy just one night with a man who belongs to no one. The dream of a night filled with realized lies, deceiving and deceived. With whom will you speak of love after that night? So that's basically the thing that's on the store page, which is just like a terrible translation. Like, anyway. But it's this! The character, like, descriptions. So Takao, while boasting that anything he wants he takes, he's a courtesan of the Kikuya. Although docile at heart, in the ostentatious world of the Yoshiwara, his haughtiness often poses a challenge. Kinda saw that. Tokiwa, blonde hair as though he is some foreign blood. A popular novice courtesan until recently, when he was abducted by a female client. Made to be Takao's attendant as punishment for the disturbance. My favorite, I flipped through these, is Iroha's. I feel it's just so funny. Kagura stands with Takao as a proud courtesan of the Kikuya. Skilled at martial arts, dance, calligraphy, and the classics, he is rumored to be the most refined man of the Yoshiwara. He hides his true feelings and rarely smiles. Kagero, currently studying under Kagura, he has yet to sell his body. So, like, that's gonna be an awkward-ass fucking route, because, like, we're a virgin and he's a virgin, and this is gonna be, like, a fucking mess. This is gonna be a train wreck! But anyway. He trusts in Kagura, striving not to sell himself, not just to sell himself, but to become a martial arts master as well. This poor Iroha, sold to the district because of an incident. I want to know, but also, he's past his prime. The poor thing. He doesn't even look that old, that poor thing. I read that and I'm like, this poor fucking thing. I just feel so bad for him. He's past his prime, but has found a role as the district's manager. With an enigmatic smile on his lips, he introduces the heroine to the gentleman. I just think it's so funny, past his prime. What is he, like, 25? I mean, he's 30. Okay, he's 30. Oh my god, he's 30. Might as well be dead. They're all the 22-year-olds. Oh, god. And here you go. Hayato is your childhood friend. You were brought up like brother and sister until the day he suddenly disappeared. His family owns the Nanjo fish market, and it is famous for its eel. You're reunited with him at the Inari Shrine, but find out that he's working as a courtesan at Kikuya under the name Hayabusa. So he's probably the last one that we can do. But there you go. That was interesting. We never did that, so the sub-stories, that's what we're going to do. So here we go. Tokiwa, Evening Flower. A package arrives at your house, and inside are the roses of rumors. Okay. Sub-scenario. Oh, maybe he had 3, because I don't remember this one. I don't know. Anyway, Evening Flower. Shipping agents get really busy every spring. After the stormy winter, many boats come from the mainland and deposit cargo at the harbor. Oh dear, the thorny flowers are so dreadful. My mother, who was checking the cargo, timidly put her hand in the crate. Mother, what's wrong? Ow! Are you all right? It's a foreign flower from the mainland. They call it a rose. It's really thorny. A rose? Tokiwa had told me about roses before. He said he'd never actually seen one, but that Iroha had said they resembled him. As I remembered that time, I peeked into the crate and saw a bright red flower in bloom. Goodness, oh, that's Mother. Goodness, there are so many! I don't know what the fuck is happening with her voice. Mother, if there are extras, could I have just a few? Mom looked at me strangely, but agreed. That night, I took one potted rose plant and headed off at a run towards Yoshiwara. What would Tokiwa say? Is this supposed to be before... Oh, these sub-stories are before we purchased him. Right? I think so. My heart was filled with expectation and nervousness. Huh? Oh, what's that flower? Tokiwa tilted his head to the side in confusion, looking at the rose. This flower, it's the rose that you once told me about. What? Oh, it's a rose? Huh, so that's what they look like. Tokiwa's eyes shone as he gazed at the flower in my hands, taking in the sight. His beautiful, charming eyes moved over the rose, and then he squinted. Oh, what a passionate red. It's just like my heart, don't you think? Your heart? Don't you think so? It's so pretty, yet it has thorns. Yeah, now I get it. Iroha said that he saw these thorns and thought this flower was like me. Because you're kind of prickly. Aww. Coming from Iroha, who's kind of like a little cactus. No. Kageto is like just goddamn fucking barbed wire. He's like a... You know what it is? He is like a briar patch. He's just like thorny, fucking bristly. What the fuck? What am I thinking? Oh. Is it thistles? That are like really sharp. What the fuck am I thinking of that's like... I mean, there are like briar patches, but like... What are those plants that are all just prickly things? Not a cactus. But actually, he probably would be more like a cactus. But I don't know if he's got any pretty little flowers on him. Iroha's a little prickly, but had some pretty flowers. Maybe that, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Let's not do this. I'm very confused. No. Anyway, but Tokiwa, I don't think you're this thorny. Is that right? I thought he meant that I was hard and cutting, causing trouble. I felt a pain in my chest seeing the somewhat sad expression on Tokiwa's frowning face. Wow. Tokiwa blinked slowly, then stretched his hand out toward the rose. And then... Ow! Are you okay? You're not supposed to touch the thorns, dumbass. Panicked, I took Tokiwa's twitching hand. Bright red blood oozed from his fingertip. Oh no! You're bleeding! You pricked your finger! Now you're gonna sleep for 100 years! Oh wait, that's a spindle of a spinning wheel. You're fine. Get over it. You're fine. Be a drama queen. I only brushed against a thorn. And don't worry, it's fine. But how mean. I only wanted to admire it. Is there anything we can put on your finger? I put down the pot and tried to look for something that might help. Huh? Tokiwa's hand appeared lightly in front of me. Will you kiss it better? If you do, I'm sure it'll heal in no time. Wow. That's just asking for trouble. Bloodborne illnesses and diseases and shit. Christ. My heart beat loudly. A small round blob of red swelled slowly in front of my eyes. Like the red of the rose, it was a passionate color, just like Tokiwa said. Spacey. This is some kind of weird-ass fucking blood ritual you're trying to do with me, and I don't trust you now. Tokiwa spoke my name in a wheedling, coaxing kind of voice. Gently, I used both my hands to envelop Tokiwa's. I put my lips to his hand, and at the moment they touched his skin, Tokiwa's hand shook. I'm glad I wasn't born a rose. Huh? I looked up at him slowly, surprised at the sadness in his tone. What? Tokiwa's expression was as pained as his voice. If I had thorns covering my body, you wouldn't be able to touch me, would you? No, we just chop the thorns off, we'd be fine. And, I wouldn't be able to hold you like this either. Tokiwa embraced me completely. It felt so nice in his arms. I felt as though I was going to melt in his warmth. But being embraced so suddenly, I felt sort of embarrassed. Tokiwa, we should really put something on your hand. I said it before, didn't I? And that if you kissed it, it'd be fine. But you don't like this? Even though my arms don't have thorns that can hurt you, you don't like it when I hold you? Wow, I mean, stop trying to guilt me. It's not that. I was just embarrassed. But I couldn't put this into words. I buried my face into his chest. Tokiwa gently stroked my back. With every stroke of his hand, I felt my embarrassment slowly fade away. The rose smells sweet, almost enchanting. Yeah, that's like you too, Tokiwa. Are you saying I'm sickly sweet? Have I said something wrong? What do you think? I'm certain. Whoa! Oops, I skipped a thing. Sorry, hold on. I accidentally double-clicked. Um, Tokiwa took my lifted face, buried it in his broad chest again, and hugged me tight. My nostrils suddenly filled with Tokiwa's scent, and I felt my chest grow tight. There's no way you could say something wrong. Not with that cute mouth of yours. Not with cute mouth of yours. That wasn't a real sentence, so I fixed it, sorta. Tokiwa kissed my hair with a loud smack. Then he combed my hair with his fingers with a gentle stroke, leaving my neck bare. Oh, that was him. No, I thought it was me, like tickling. I clung to Tokiwa as my heart skipped a beat at the touch of Tokiwa's wet lips kissing my neck. Stop! Tokiwa! He kissed me over and over again, occasionally biting me playfully. You're the one who smells sweet. If that's the case, then is that because both Tokiwa and I are surrounded in the rose's sweet scent? The thought ran through my mind as I felt my flushed body begin being played with. Oh, what's gotten into me? Maybe it's because I got pricked by that thorn. But tonight, you're even cuter than usual. He pushed me down, and then the end. His lips parted from my suddenly bare chest and kissed me on the lips, forcefully, passionately. He hugged me extra tight, kissing me deeply. Needing to hold on to something, I stretched my hand out and then... Spacey! I accidentally touched the potted rose and felt a prickling pain in my fingertip. Idiot! We were gonna get some, and then you ruined it. God. As though coming to our senses, we broke apart, but only ever so slightly. Spacey, you're bleeding. What a terrible rose. And this time it's gone and hurt you. Hey, it's not the rose's fault, we're both idiots. Which finger is it? Show me. Okay. Just like I had done for him a moment ago, Tokiwa gently took my hand. When I imagined what he'd do next, I blushed furiously, as though I was on fire. I'll kiss it better, gently. His flirtatious, passionate eyes peered deep into mine. I couldn't look away as slowly. I couldn't look away as slowly he brought his lips closer to my finger. He kissed my fingertip. A sweet numbness spread as his hot tongue coiled itself around my finger, slowly leaving a trail of moistness. That's not kissing my finger, that's literally sucking my finger, but okay. As his eyes stared unmovingly into mine. He's trying to seduce me with some finger sucking. I'm not the one... We should switch right here. Tokiwa, I'm fine now. How can you be fine? After someone other than me has hurt you, and there's no way I can let that slide. I know you brought this rose especially for me, but shall we get rid of it? What? But... Remember what I said? I'm the only one who's allowed to hurt you. Well, this took a weird turn. What? Tokiwa. But... you'd know I'd never be able to do that. I was gonna say... If anyone's gonna be the douchey asshole who hurts us, it's gonna be Kikuya, which is weird for him being an innocent little thing, but he's gonna be the douchebag. If there was one. Tokiwa's tongue continued past my fingertip and started to lick my entire finger elaborately. A chill ran down my spine. I felt myself flush, so much so I started getting embarrassed. Even though I think I should be the only one allowed to hurt you, in reality, I never want to make you sad. As he wet my finger, Tokiwa narrowed his eyes sadly. Tokiwa, you know, if it was you who hurt me, I think I'd... No. I like your smile the best. His lips slipped from my finger and moved back to my mouth. He kissed me deeply, then enveloped me in his embrace. Oh, please keep smiling by my side forever. I will. Spacey, do you love me? Oh, I love you more than anyone. More than anything else. Do you love me? I'm trying to tell you I do, but you keep interrupting me. Still in his embrace, my chest started to ache as he whispered in my ear, wishing for an answer. I already knew what that answer was. More than anyone else. More than anything else. Yes, Tokiwa, I do. Tokiwa took a deep breath, as though filling his heart with those words. Aha! With a thud, he pushed me onto the ground. I mean, there's a bed right there. And there's only one thing for a boy and a girl who are in love to do in quarters like this. Oh, Tokiwa. Tokiwa's tone was suddenly playful and, unable to follow suit, I became flustered. Shall I show you how much I adore you tonight? Nah. He put his lips over mine, and when he pulled away, he smiled the smile of someone in love. In a moment, I felt my heart swell up with happiness. What's the matter? You know I never do anything you don't like. I've said it before, haven't I? I'll only do things that make you happy. Tokiwa, his fiery eyes, his passionate words. It was just as Tokiwa said. His heart and the rose were the same. A zealously burning red. A color that warmed my heart. Sorry. Getting so fired up over a rose. You and I both must be drunk on love or something, huh? Wrapped in a red passion, the night went on, making a fire burn in my heart. Evening flower. The end. Okay. Okay, so... Oh yeah, no, he is only have two, because this is his only other one. Okay. A bride in alluring colors. I thought for some reason he had a Valentine's Day and the White Day scenario, but I guess not. Some people... I don't know why Kageru has 4. I don't understand that. But, like... They could have given, like, Tokiwa a third one, and Kageru could have only had 3, is all I'm saying. Because, like, I don't know why he gets double, but... So, Tokiwa prepares a pure white kimono for you to use in your wedding. Tokiwa prepares a pure white wedding kimono for you, and you try it on to make sure it fits. So these don't have any, he didn't have any extra CGs like, Takao did. A bride in alluring colors. Tokiwa-san, why don't we take a break? Okay. As I prepared tea for us, his arms extend out from behind me and... Tokiwa-san! Tokiwa-san hugged me and rubbed his cheek on me. Hey, I can't make the tea. It's okay. We don't need tea. I feel relaxed when I'm with you like this. Ah, how relaxing. He rubbed his cheeks against me like a kitten, tickling my cheeks as his blonde hair touched them. And while I'm at it, I'll do this to you too. He licked the back of my ear and my body responded to that stimulation. Your sexy voice sounds nice. It makes me want to hear more. To make that happen, Tokiwa-san felt my body up from over my clothes. Don't do that! It's still daytime! It's okay, we're a Tokiwa-san's words and his hands that were touching my chest both stopped. Tokiwa-san? I turned back to see what happened. Tokiwa-san's beautiful green eyes were wide open and frozen. Tokiwa-san? That's right! How could I have forgotten something so important? He said that, biting his lips with regret, and then went to the dresser, opened, and put his hand in. I thought I put it here. He searched through the dresser while mumbling to himself. Was he looking for something? While wondering what was with his sudden behavior, I watched him from behind. I found it. With a big smile on his face, he then turned back to me with something in his hand. Is this a kimono? And it hadn't been worn before. It's not just any kimono. Huh? Look. Oh, this is... When I opened its cover, I could see a bright white color. Is it a wedding dress? Yes, it's for you. What? For me? I had a kimono maker that I know make this. We'll hold a ceremony 1 month from now. A ceremony? Are you talking about a wedding ceremony? Exactly. I didn't expect you to say something like that all of a sudden. Are you surprised? Totally. Because Tokiwa-san didn't show any signs that he was planning this. The look you have on your face right now is just great. And seeing your face like this, I know that all my effort hiding this to surprise you paid off. Tokiwa-san, don't hide something like this. Why, it's a surprise, Spacey. Simmer down. Huh? Why? My heart just about stopped from being too surprised. That's not good. But I just can't stop. Because I like seeing the look of surprise on your face. Hey, Tokiwa-san. When he smiled, showing that he had no bad intentions, I wanted to forgive him. Tokiwa-san's smile had that kind of charm. For a bride, it just must be a white dress. I did consider a colored dress, but I think white would look best on you. Tokiwa-san. He lovingly passed his hand over the white dress. I should have taken a breath. Well, he'd thought of many ideas to surprise me. I could sense what he was thinking, and my happiness became greater than my surprise. Will you have a ceremony with me? Yes, thank you. Well then, why don't you try it on right away? He handed the white dress to me. Huh? Now? I want to see if it fits you or not. Oh, yeah, we have to make sure of that. Okay, I'll try it on. Great, it's a perfect fit. When I tried it on in the other room, the size fit me perfectly. The collar, sleeves, and height, everything was right. Not too long nor too short. And Spacey, are you finished changing? Tokiwa-san asked me from the other side of the sliding door. Yes, I'm done. When I replied, the door opened and Tokiwa-san came into the room. This would have been a cute one to have a CG of, seeing her in a little wedding dress. It would have been adorable, but whatever. Oh, look at you. And just as I expected, he looks great on you. Tokiwa-san happily swayed his head and came close to me. How does it feel on you? It feels very nice. But why does it fit me so perfectly? I didn't go to the kimono maker, so how is it possible for him to make it so perfectly? Tokiwa's got an eye for your size, girl. He was a courtesan. He's got to know some shit. Oh, that's nothing. Also, he's felt us up how many times? Huh? Tokiwa-san put his right hand up near his chest and slowly made a fist. I remembered all the details of your body using my hands and my whole body. I touched you every night, so I can do that. I didn't know that was possible. It's very perceptive. Yeah, it is. Well, I found it to be a great talent. It also made me feel very embarrassed. I mean, I can't blame you for being slightly embarrassed about that, but it's kind of like, wow. He's like, I clocked you. I got your whole, I know every measurement. Damn, you're paying a lot of attention to my body is all I'm saying. That's not a feat most men are capable of. Just like, I can't believe he measured every inch of my body. A part of him I didn't want to know flashed through my mind. I could feel my face getting hot. Hey, you're so adorable, Spacey. His long arms stretched out to me, and I was held in a tight embrace. Don't do that, Tokiwa-san. It'll wrinkle the dress. It's alright if it gets wrinkled. I've asked them to make a lot more. What? How many dresses have you ordered? 5. That many? Because I want to see you gorgeously dressed in many dresses, Spacey. I hope they're not all white wedding dresses. That'd be weird. Well, and the main dress is this white dress, though. But I've also ordered 2 more of them. He held my chin up and I looked up at him. His beautiful, gently smiling face slowly approached. Where did you get the money? We spent all of our money freeing you. So, let's do it. It? Or like get married? What are you talking about? His lips that whispered sweetly touched my lips so many times I could almost taste their touch. I love you, Spacey. As we continued kissing, he brought me to the bed. When I was choosing these at the kimono maker, I really wanted to sleep with you. And when I brought this back here, I also felt that way. Like, I was at the kimono maker thinking of a wedding dress and I just wanted to fuck you. And then I hid it in the drawer and I still wanted to fuck you. And like, I mean, I appreciate your passion, but that's a little weird. I was at the grocery store and I was in the syrup aisle and I was like, I think I want to get some later. I mean, I guess it's just going to pop up at random. That's wildly inappropriate right there. But I mean, it's just pretty funny. Like, when I was there to get the kimono maker, got really excited. That's awkward. Anyway, I wanted you to wear it soon. I was just itching to have you try it on. And when I saw you in it, my desires just bubbled up inside of me, and I wanted to give it to you. Okay. Are you talking about giving me the kimono, or... I don't know what he's talking about, but... Well, he wants to give both of them to us anyway. Seeing it in real life is far better than I could have imagined. He pulled the dress down, exposing my shoulder. And then Tokiwa-san kissed me there. Of course, I can't do this in the ceremony, so I'm doing it now. I hope the fuck you can't, Jesus. Tokiwa-san, He gently touched my body as he slowly removed the white dress. And his cute bud really accents the white color. Uh, he softly bit the tips of my plump bosoms, and then, and a tingling, wait. He softly bit the tips of my plump bosoms, and then a tingling stimulation attacked my entire body. My body. Wow! That was a train wreck of a sentence that was supposed to be like sexy and was just painful to read. Shit. And not just here. All of your skin will gradually turn red. And your body is so lovely. Okay. Just thinking like, would that be really weird if someone said, your body is lovely? Would that be awkward, or would that be like, you want someone to feel like your body is lovely? Might be an awkward way to say it, but you kind of want someone to enjoy it. Be like, God, your body's amazing. Thank you! All with jiggly fat rolls and all. Anyway. Tokiwa-san looked up at me as he teased my body with his finger. He smiled, narrowing his eyes. No, don't look at me so much. Why? I feel embarrassed. Look away from me when you make love to me. When I imagined seeing my vulgar appearance in his beautiful eyes, I felt too ashamed to bear it. Shit like this, girls, get over it. Even after sleeping with you many times, you're still the same as you were before. He's like, it's getting a little irritating. Don't you think that I can understand the very beginning you're feeling awkward and like, oh, my vulgar self, so ashamed of my, he'd be like, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck over it because it's kind of ruining the buzz. That's the only thing about these games. This one is better, but she's still a little fucking irritating like this, where you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna slap you. But the mixed review games are definitely worse. The MC is freaking awful. The dudes are douche holes. Office Lovers was one of the worst things I've ever played in my life, though. My butler was just a slog. My butler was just terrible, but Office Lovers was just fucking terrible, but in the best kind of way. You're like, I hate this game, but I kind of love these assholes. Some of them are worse than others, but some of them I'm like, I love them. They're douchebags, but I love them. Didn't really like the My Butler guys. I love these guys so far. But she does get a little irritating with her, like, oh no, my vulgar, oh, I'm ashamed. Okay. I understand that in the beginning, but at this point, I'm gonna need you to simmer it down, and I'm gonna need you to stop being embarrassed all the fucking time, because that just gets irritating. That's irritating, but that's the extent of what I hate in this game, is just, at this point, it's like, ugh, stop. Other than that, though, I mean, it's pretty damn good, so, anyway. Innocent and cute, and just like the first time. He's like, it's been 84 years, Spacey, I'm gonna need you to get over it. That's... Tokiwa-san caressed and joyfully played around with my wet valley. Oh, okay. No, You're very sensitive to this. I mean... As I struggled unconsciously, Tokiwa-san held my body and took his time to make my body melt. I'm not doing the moaning things. I can't. Nope. Look, I already had to read Wet Valley, okay? I didn't see it coming. I was like, blah, 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 Wet Valley. Whoa, shit. Anyway. I saw white and my body went limp. Tokiwa-san gently wiped the sweat from my brow. It may be because of my manly desires, but I still want to drive you even more crazy. Tokiwa-san injected his love into the part of my body that had melted. Wow, that's a phrase. Tokiwa-san, please wait. No, I feel like teasing you today. Maybe because I've held back for a long time. What, like an hour? He winked and then laughed mischievously, but his actions were completely different from that. I'm not, again, not doing that. Not doing the moaning. Just imagine it. His kisses were rough and his movements impetuous, but it was all filled with love. We could have ended perfectly. That would have been beautiful. Just leave it there. A few days later, my shoulders were shaking as I held the white dress. Spacey, don't make such a scary face. I'll make this face if I have to. Tokiwa-san, how many times have you done this now? Whatever white or colored dresses were delivered, Tokiwa-san wanted me. Oh, whenever. It's like she's angry that he although it is a little weird, you're like finding out a fetish you didn't know he had, but the dresses always ended up becoming wrinkled, so I had to keep ordering them again and again. Do you not know what a fucking iron is? Does nobody know how to steam shit? Is there no way to get wrinkles out of your clothes? It's like, well, clothes are wrinkled. That's ruined now. Ugh, I can't help it. You're just so cute and I just can't control myself. I have 700 white dresses. Don't say you can't control yourself. Come on. He looks so disappointed. I wanted to forgive him. Literally, girl, learn to iron. No, I can't forgive him this time. I said that to myself and closed my lips tightly. Listen, I'm not wearing another white dress until the ceremony. Huh? Come on, please wear it. I think he needs to go to some kind of a meeting for this. He might have an issue. Also, why can't you just wear one of the wrinkly dresses? Since apparently, once it's wrinkled, it's garbage. I don't understand how this works, but okay. No means no. Started back then. Guess I have no choice. I'll just have to be patient until the end of the ceremony. He really looked cute in a white dress, Spacey. Tokiwa-san's shoulders dropped in disappointment. I thought he looked cute like this and felt bad. Ugh, I have to be patient. Oh, I have an idea. What? What is it? Oh, we should use this unwearable white dress only for that. And that's okay with you, right? Tokiwa-san asked me with a big smile on his face, and if we do that, then we won't waste dresses that we've already bought, so... Great! And now I'll be able to see you in a white dress even when the ceremony is over. It's literally like this is the weirdest fucking fetish ever. He was so happy that it looked like he was about to dance. So any other day you're like, so, hey, honey. And he's like, bitch, are you wearing a white dress? Hold on, let me go change. Could you put on the white dress for me? No! You will only love me when I'm wearing a white dress. This is a problem right now. I'm going to pretend it's not, but they're insinuating that he can only get off with us wearing a white dress, and it just seems sad. I'm feeling a little depressed about this, but I'm not sure if this is really okay or not. Maybe this was a dangerous use for a dress, but Tokiwa-san looked happy, so I let it go. See, this is dangerous territory right here. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's it. And we didn't have any... He didn't have any... No gallery. Yeah, no... No, that makes me sad. There's no gallery for, We'll just go back and find one of the other ones. I don't remember the one that we used on the first one. We can't use the risque naughty one. I know we did that one in the last one, but I don't remember the one that we, I don't think we ended on this one, did we? I don't think we used this one, but if we did, whatever, so you get to see it again. But anyway, so we'll just end here. But yeah, so that's that. We'll start on Kageru's route in the next part. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.